Alright, it's time for some more Halo, and we're going to get going on Halo 2 Anniversary here. It is important to note that Halo 2 Anniversary came out before Halo 5. So there are some additional cutscenes, which I think are pretty cool, that kind of lead into Halo 5. So that's kind of important to know. And it is gorgeous. The original game had cutscenes that were done in engine, so the way you would see them in the game. Microsoft went ahead and paid for Blur, which is a studio that's great at making 3D animation. They paid them to make some gorgeous versions of those cutscenes, so when they play back, they are not in engine. But you can switch back and forth. I'm 99% sure that in Halo 1 Anniversary you could not do that. I tried, and you have to switch before the cutscene starts. In this one, you can switch between the cutscenes, and sometimes there's slightly different timings to them. So when you switch, it might be a slightly different part of the scene that you're seeing. But I really like that because the original cutscenes were really good. The new cutscenes are gorgeous. Why not? Why not have both? With the Star Trek remaster, you've got the beautiful new animations, and you can go back and watch the old ones too. Maybe not on streaming, but if you buy the Blu-rays, they come with both. So it's really cool. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this. My plan is, I did all of Halo 1 on easy, so that I could just play through the story. I think what I'm going to do is, for the first few missions here, play it on normal, because it has a better representation of what the game is. I'm convinced that the real way that you're supposed to play is heroic, but I don't want to take that much time. So we're going to play through on normal. When I get to Metropolis, I'm going to switch to easy, because I do need the par-time achievement in that mission. And there's a few others after that, like 3 others maybe after that, where I need the par-time, so doing it on easy is going to be the best for that. Alright, so let's get going. There is a lot of story going on here. Hopefully you remember we destroyed the first Halo, and we're going to learn some stuff about that. And it seems like nobody made it back. Except us. Chief and Cortana. Well, we're going to find out that's not quite true. So here we go. So this is the first cutscene, first cinematic for Halo 2 Anniversary, and it introduces Agent Locke. And he talks to the Arbiter, which is a character we will meet in Halo 2. So let's do it. So, Locke...
I do not trust you. He may, but I do not.
Is who the shipmaster is talking to here.
My friend's trust is not the issue today, Spartan Locke. It is my trust you must earn.
Arbiter?
You are a hunter, yes. A seeker of things.
That's not the official job title, but it's close enough.
And now you hunt other Spartans.
I'm not so much hunting a Spartan as I'm hunting the Spartan.
You seek
117.
I was not told the identity of your prey.
That is why I'm sharing it with you now. We're talking about trust, after all. May I ask you something? Your people used to call him Demon. Was that an insult or a compliment?
An insult, to be sure, but one with a modicum of respect. He was indeed my enemy, but in time, I named him ally, even friend. The events which forged this bond were complicated.
So Locke is a new character for Halo 5. He's going after the Chief because the Chief has gone AWOL. And Arbiter is the character that you meet here in Halo 2. And we'll get into that right now. So basically, this cutscene is what we saw when we originally played Halo 2, but they completely redid it in beautiful, CG. But the scene is the same.
One chip.
One? Are you sure?
Yes. They called it the Pillar of Autumn.
Why was it not destroyed with the rest of their fleet?
It fled as we set fire to their planet. But I followed with all the ships in my command.
When you first saw Halo, were you blinded by its majesty?
Blinded?
Paralyzed? Dumbstruck?
No.
Yet the humans were able to evade your ships, land on the sacred ring, and desecrate it with their filthy footsteps.
Noble hierarchs, surely you understand that once the parasite attacked...
There will be order in this council.
So these are
You
the
were right
prophets.
to focus your attention on the Flood. But this demon, this Master Chief...
By the time I learned the demon's intent, there was nothing I could do.
Noble prophet of truth, this has gone on long enough. Make an example of this bungler. The council demands it.
You are one of our most treasured instruments. Long have you led your fleet with honor and distinction. But your inability to safeguard Halo was a colossal failure.
It was heresy.
I will continue my campaign against the humans.
No, you will not. Soon the great journey shall begin. But when it...
My campaign against the humans.
See?
No, you will not. Soon the great journey shall begin.
And when this came out,
when
it
it
was,
does,
it was
weight of
beautiful,
your
obviously.
heresy will stay your
Even
feet.
today, you can see why it might have looked really, really good. Let's go back to the new.
The plating was about to fail. There's viscosity throughout the gel layer. Optics, totally fried. And let's not even talk about the power supply. You know how it is, son?
See, the timing's off.
Tell that to the Covenant.
So we met the prophets, who are essentially in charge of the Covenant. They're the guys with the weird long necks, and they've set themselves up as the religious leaders. That they've got a religion that believes that these that the Forerunners, the ones who created the Halos, have something specific for them to do, some specific tasks for them to accomplish.
Well, I guess it was all obsolete anyway. Your new suit's a Mark 6, just came up from Songnam this morning. Try and take it easy until you get used to the upgrades. Okay, let's test your targeting first thing. Please look at the top light. Good. Now look at the bottom light. All right, look at the top light again. That's it. Now the bottom one. Okay. Everything checks out. Stand by. I'm gonna offline the inhibitors. Move around a little. Get a feel for it. When you're ready, come meet me by the zapper.
Meet me by the Zappa. So this is what the original game looked like. Am I getting that right? Yeah. You can see the textures on the walls are definitely lower, but there's some pretty cool details that they worked into this, But now, well, it wasn't quite 10 years ago now. It was more like 7. they came out with this, and it just looks gorgeous.
Pay attention, because I'm only going over this once. This
Yes.
station will test your recharging energy shields. Your new armor shields are extremely resilient, very efficient. Bingo! As you can see, they recharge a lot faster. If your shields go down, find some cover, wait for the meter to read fully charged.
That, or he can hide behind me. You done with my boy here, Master Guns? I don't see any training wheels.
His armor's working fine, Johnson, so shut your chilly hole. You're free to go, son. Just remember, take things slow.
Don't worry, I'll hold his hand.
Now this, pay attention to what's said here.
So, Johnson, when you gonna tell me how you made it back home in one piece?
Sorry, Guns, it's classified.
My ass! Well, you can forget about those adjustments to your A2 scope.
Well, he's in a particularly fine mood. Maybe Lord Hood didn't give him an invitation.
See. So Sergeant Johnson wasn't a named character, but he was the character that like gave that intro speech at the beginning of Halo 1, and you bumped into him a few more times during the game. Now here he is, miraculously back from Halo, and we have no idea how he got back. Which is pretty hilarious.
Haven't seen it in years.
There's Earth.
When I
There's
shipped
some-
out for basic, the orbital defense grid was all theory and politics. Now look, the CAIRO is just one of 300 geosync platforms. That Mac gun can put a round clean through a Covenant capital ship. Coordinated fire from the Athens and the Malta, nothing's getting past this battle cluster in one piece.
So a Mac gun is a giant rail gun, and that's what
Ships
each
been
of these
arriving all
stations
morning.
is.
Nobody's saying much, but I'll bet something big's about to happen.
Well, we're about to get some medals, that's for sure. So I, of course, haven't done anything yet, but this is the first real mission. CAIRO Station. So yeah, so the Prophets are going to punish the Arbiter, as you'll see in a moment. Meanwhile, Sergeant Johnson and Chief are getting some medals for what they did on Halo.
You told me there wouldn't be any cameras.
And you told me you were gonna wear something nice. Folks need heroes, Chief, to give them hope. So smile, would you? Well, we still got something to smile about.
Everybody's yelling heretic.
Drawn quite a crowd. If they came to hear me beg, they will be disappointed. Are you sure?
Gentlemen, we're lucky to have you back. Go ahead, Cortana.
Another whisper, sir, near Io. We have probes en route.
I apologize, but we're going to have to make this quick.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Sergeant Major, the Colonial Cross is awarded for acts of singular daring and devotion. For a soldier of the United Earth Space Corps.
There can be no greater heresy. Let him be an example for all who would break our covenant.
Commander Miranda Keyes, your father's actions were in keeping with the highest traditions of military service. His bravery in the face of impossible odds reflects great credit upon himself and the UNSC. The Navy has lost one of its best.
Slip space ruptures directly off our battle cluster.
Show me.
15 Covenant capital ships holding position just outside the kill zone.
This is Fleet Admiral Harper. We are engaging the enemy.
Negative, Admiral. Form a defensive perimeter around the cluster. Commander, get to your ship. Link up with the fleet.
Yes, sir.
You have the mech gun, Cortana. As soon as they come in range, open up.
Gladly.
Something's not right. The fleet that destroyed Reach was 50 times this size.
Sir, additional contacts. Boarding craft and lots of them.
They're going to try to take our mech guns offline. Give their capital ships a straight shot at Earth. Master Chief, defend this station.
Yes, sir. I need a weapon.
Right this way.
Right, so they're attacking these giant railguns because once the railguns are down, they can just send in their big ships and take over Earth. Alright, let's go. We got the battle rifle and we got an SMG. Now, in Halo 2 they added dual wielding, so you can carry two guns. I'm going to bring both guns with me, even though I'm probably going to use
Stand by. They're latched. Check your targets, watch the crossfire.
I'll use the
They're in
double
standard
machine
formation.
guns
Little
at first.
bastards up front, big ones in back. Good luck, CAIRO.
So they just locked on right here. And they're bringing their troops in.
Field of fire on that bulkhead. As soon as that door opens, let them have it.
Sugar water.
All hands, report to the battle station.
Alright, let's go. So when you melee, you do lose a weapon.
Save this seat, Chief.
This does go down.
I need a squad at Habitat Alpha.
There's some more sugar water.
Brace for impact.
Was my shield down at that moment and I wasn't paying attention? It must have been.
Damn alien!
Brace for impact.
Alright, I'm gonna switch to the battle rifle. Yeah, they did. This guy did take down my shields.
Why did you shoot me?
You got in the way.
He's a natural.
Don't get in the way, bro.
I need a squad at Habitat Alpha ASAP.
So I mentioned previously that plasma weapons are better at draining shields, and that's what's happening here. I am losing my shields.
We've got orders in the Fort Pelican Bay.
Get on out here so I can sight on you.
Yeah. Quit hiding. So yeah,
check it
you
out.
can see their ships locked on here.
Malta, what is your status? Over.
I don't believe it! They're retreating! We won!
Nope, they're not retreating.
This is bad. Real bad.
They are not retreating. They have a different plan. Now, I don't remember. Can I pick up these turrets? No. I don't. That's not until Halo 3, I think.
Spartan, kick in.
I'll see if I can flush it out.
All hands, brace for impact.
They blew up another platform.
Don't be hasty.
All right.
Uh-oh. Hey, they're leaving the Athens.
There goes the Athens.
Cortana.
We gotta defend Cairo.
That explosion came from inside the Athens. Same as the Malta. The Covenant must have brought something with them. A bomb.
And they sure as hell brought one here. Chief, find it.
Yes, sir.
Get the hell out of my armory, Split!
I just killed the armory officer.
Pursuant to Office of ONI Retrieval and Acquisitions Inquiry of 26 September 2552.
Where we meet
the following is a target profile of Thel Vadami, Supreme Commander of the Covenant Fleet of Particular Justice, compiled by Lieutenant Commander Locke. First confirmed contact with Vadami came in 2535 on an unofficial human colony known as the Rubble. After-action reports from civilians, as well as Spartan Units 006, 111, and 120, suggest that Vadami was at that point a relatively minor functionary of the Prophet of Regret. Spartan 006 engaged Vadami in combat on the Rubble. Both parties survived the encounter. Shortly after 2535, the UNSC first encountered the newly formed Covenant Fleet of Particular Justice, now led by Vadami.
Yeah, he's the character that we saw getting tortured.
Review of early engagements with this fleet show that it quickly grew in size from 5 to nearly 60 ships, as Vadami cut a path in many human systems. ONI Section 3 made multiple attempts to anticipate or even track Vadami's movements, at the cost of a number of operative lives. Vatomy eluded all such efforts, and he continued his unpredictable and devastating campaign.
ONI is the Office of Naval Intelligence.
Vatomy also stands out from other Covenant commanders in the frequency in which he takes a personal role in ground assaults.
We do have a shotgun here I could pick up. Let's go ahead.
Hang on, everyone.
Come on, Chief, this way.
Ah.
I was almost on board when they came.
Don't worry, man. We're on.
Alright, we're about to go outside. As you can hear, the audio has changed. Yeah, like really there should be no sound in space, right? But you gotta have something. So now we're outside the space station, bouncing around.
Sir, boarders have breached the fire control center. They have a bomb.
Can you defuse it?
Yes, but I'll need the Chief's help to make contact with the detonator.
Chief, get to the bomb, double time. Cortana, prioritize targets and fire at will. First echelon, you're with me. Blanket those cruisers. Take them out one by one. Second echelon, keep those carriers busy.
Swap with these guys.
Registering all hostile vessels inside the kill zone. 13 cruisers, 2 assault carriers. I'm going loud.
It's a new enemy, we call them drones. They do have, of course, an alien name, which I forget at the moment. And this is the MAC gun firing.
Alert. Order. Report to dry down.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go down. We don't have to wait for the elevator to come back up, I don't think.
All non-combat personnel to pressure zone.
Alright, elevator going down. The big war going on outside.
The carriers are breaking through, sir. They're heading straight for the CAIRO. Cortana, concentrate your fire on the first carriers. Admiral, do what you can against the second. Everyone, form up. Follow my lead.
So in this one, you don't have
The first carrier
numeric
completely
representation of
ignored
your
us,
health.
sir. Blew through the Malta's debris field and headed straight for Earth.
So you just kind of have to watch and be careful when your shields go down.
Just so you know, there are quite a few elites guarding the bomb. You may need to get creative.
No problem. Because I'm playing on normal. Oh. Forgot that you go back out that way. guys. Alright, we found the bomb. Now what are we gonna do about it?
Now.
How much time was left?
You don't want to know.
CAIRO, this is an Emberclad. The carrier shield is down. I'm in position and ready for immediate assault.
Negative, Commander. Not against a ship that size. Not on your own.
Sir, permission to leave the station.
For what purpose, Master Chief?
To give the Covenant back their bomb.
Permission granted.
Here we go.
I know what you're thinking, and it's crazy.
So, stay here.
Unfortunately for us both, I like crazy.
All it takes is that one moment to time it out
one
perfectly.
Question. What if you miss?
I won't.
Just a quick look at out the window is all he needed. There's two of their huge capital ships. Just destroyed one of ours.
Pretty good.
Chief, get inside. Gear up. We're taking this fight to the surface.
So in case you missed it, Keyes is Captain Keyes' daughter. And I think there were some hints in what we played before, especially with the terminals, that Dr. Halsey is the mother. So they apparently had some time together outside of just recruiting children to become super soldiers. Alright, let's go into Outskirts here. What they did for this remaster is really cool. They didn't change the game drastically, they just made it look better, sound better. Even though it already looked and sounded really good, especially the sound. The sound design was amazing, but they upgraded it.
The message just repeats. Regret, regret, regret.
Catchy. Any idea what it means?
Dear humanity, we regret being alien bastards. We regret coming to Earth. And we most definitely regret the Corps just blew up our raggedy-ass fleet.
Hoorah!
Regret is a name, Sergeant. The name of one of the Covenant's religious leaders, a prophet. He's on that carrier, and he's calling for help.
Immediate. Grid Kilo 2-3 is hot. Recommend mission abort.
Roger, Recon. It's your call, Sarge.
We're going in. Get tactical, Marines!
Mr. Chief, get aboard that carrier and secure the Prophet of Regret. This is is the only place on Earth the Covenant decided to land. That prophet is going to tell us why.
Get tactical, Marines! So that thing's called a scarab. And it is huge.
Wake up.
Shake it off, Marines! Clear the crash site. Go, go, go!
Let's go, people. Whoa.
Hey, let's catch this right.
Out there!
Go, go!
Alright, some ammo over here.
They do now.
I don't know, he doesn't look so good.
Yep, here they come. Up high. Looks like that freaky mouth bit off. Shoot!
Looks like that freaky mouth bit off more than it could chew.
Go on the street, left side.
Hey! Better keep up.
Good job, amigo.
We got jackals in the courtyard.
I don't really remember where they...
Sorry, amigo. You lose. Take your time.
Man, how did
Got him up good.
Knew you had it in you. Hostile! Hoorah!
Alright. Get off of my planet!
Advantage?
Okay.
Phantom's back.
Yep. Dropships coming in, shooting at us. Alright. We'll see if there's more ammo, or maybe I can swap. Maybe I'm gonna grab that guy's sniper rifle. Probably should, actually. Oh, Sergeant Johnson has it. Come on, Sergeant Johnson, come here. I need your sniper. Hey. Oh, there's still more regular guys. Okay.
My girl's a little big for that courtyard, Sergeant. I see a good LZ on the other side of these buildings. Meet you there. Over. Copy that. I'm looking at a satchel on the gate.
Where'd he go? Johnson! Thank you.
Hunters.
Stand back, Marine. Let the chief show you how it's done.
Marines, you're supposed to get out of the way! I shot him in the back 3 times.
Bring it, Forrest.
Okay, so take a swing at me. There we go.
Second squad, this is Cortana. What is your status? Over.
Oh, did they get the other one?
Operational,
Good.
ma'am. Barely. Our pilots didn't make it.
Find a hole. Stay put. We'll come to you.
And this is why I wanted the sniper.
Anything worse than jackals are jackals with sniper rifles.
Yeah, no kidding. Where's the other? I mean, I guess this is because I'm playing on normal that I'm not seeing that many. There should be a whole ton of them.
Sergeant, I need you on that bird.
Ma'am?
My Pelicans are going to start airlifting armor and reinforcements into the city.
Yeah, like
They'll
on
need an
Legendary,
escort
there are
to
so
afraid of
many
a little
snipers in
hostile
here.
ground fire.
Alright, fine. Get out of here, guys. I don't need you anyway.
Understood. I'll keep an eye on them.
Well, here's, I guess, where the bulk of the snipers are.
There's another one.
There's another sniper hiding back there.
Run after him. Hostile down.
Right here, take.
Aye.
I'm gonna fire a couple more shots at my battle rifle and give it off to these guys.
All right, move on through.
What just happened? I just dropped it. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to give it to this guy. Fine, whatever. Hey, you got him.
New contact. Come on, Amita. Let Luis be. Grenade! Did you see how high he went, muchacho?
I did. There should be more guys here. let's get moving. Welcome to Hotel Zanzibar.
Crash site's on the other side of this hotel, Chief. Covenant are crawling all over it. Follow me.
I know where I'm going, don't worry. Big dropship coming in. Ooh. Oh. Forgot I still had the sniper rifle. There's some other guy hiding over there. Alright, let's go. Woohoo! Got a warthog. Hop in.
The highest concentration of Covenant
Old
troops
graphics.
is directly below the carrier. I don't think they want you to get on board. That bridge is the most direct route to the city center.
See, this is Earth, and they've set up all this infrastructure.
Taken care of, you got it! More of them!
So you can drive through and take all this stuff out, or you can just kind of go right past it.
Keep going, slackers!
Some of them will kind of chase you, like maybe the ghost will chase you.
The carrier just launched a wave of pods. They're inbound on your position.
Alright, here's the second terminal. Commander Locke has gathered more
Cameron was
info.
a major manufacturing center for UNSC fleet materials with a population of 5.6 million. After discovering Canberra's location, Vladimir penetrated the early warning perimeter without alerting UNSC forces and began his ground and orbital attacks before most of the planet knew they were in danger. While 17 of his ships bombed key defensive positions, Vladimir led a group of elites in a personal assault on UNSC System HQ. One of the first units to engage Vladimir was the 3rd Battalion Reserves, who were so unprepared for the arrival of the Covenant forces that Vladimir found them unarmed and defenseless. In an unexpected display of what appears to be honor, Vladimir allowed the 3rd to finish gearing up before engaging them in combat. While we've had multiple reports of a strict system of honor and ritual behavior followed by the elites within the Covenant, this is the first recorded example of such honor being shown to human opponents. But even given the chance to defend themselves, 3rd Battalion losses were complete. Vladimir continued his campaign across many human systems, culminating in his most devastating blow against the UNSC at Reach.
Which Reach is the planet that the Pillar of Autumn was escaping at the beginning of Halo 1. So yeah, so we know now that Thel Vladimir was a very serious soldier and leader of the Covenant. And now, because he messed up at Halo, because we were able to blow up Halo, the Covenant has branded him a heretic for basically no reason. It's not like he has actually changed his beliefs at this point. So we're going to learn more about this interesting character in some upcoming missions.
This tunnel links up to the bridge. It's full of rats, if you know what I mean. But it beats
Let's
swimming.
go.
Ghost!
I've been analyzing the Covenant tactical chatter. They're surprised, confused. I don't think they expected us to be here. Not you and me. All of us. Humanity on Earth. Odd, I know, but it does help explain why they came here with such a small fleet.
More of the mystery of Halo. What are these Covenant even trying to do? Scarab gun.
You got trouble, mate!
Check this thing out.
More! Over here!
We're supposed to go. No, I don't think so. Yeah, like why did the Covenant come here? Is it just because they hate us? They want to destroy us? No. They have more of a purpose
The Covenant must
than
be
that.
trying to regroup. Don't let them.
I think I need a medic!
Guns are doing a lot of damage to my poor little Marines. Not to my work.
Another kill for me! Yeah! You take a magic pill or something?
I could really use a different Warthog at this point. Well, this one may blow up on me.
Dude, watch yourself!
Oh, we made it. All right. We did it. So next time we have to cross that bridge that we were coming up to right then. Yeah, my serious Halo playing friends. There are way faster ways to get through that mission. I took, I kind of took my time at certain points. Certain points I forgot where enemies were coming from, so you can see Dust Storm there, finished it in 5 minutes and 35 seconds. That's pretty good. Look at all those other times. Really good times. Alright, so that was fun. We made it through the first 2 real missions of Halo 2 Anniversary Edition. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. Many of us have played this many times, but I think there's still time for people to learn about Halo, with Halo Infinite coming out in 5 weeks, 6 weeks? Yeah, 5 weeks. So, a lot more people are going to realize that there's a lot of history, there's a lot of story, in addition to all the fun shooting mechanics and grenades and melee and driving vehicles and all that stuff. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.